to TEL2. This is a 3-episode series where we'll be giving you an exclusive preview of the Thomson East Coast Line 2 stations before they are open to the public on the 28th of August. In the last episode, we explored stations Mayflower and Bright Hill. Over the 2 stations, we found out more about the Civil Defence Shelter and met up with a few interesting people to learn more about the stations and its surrounding. In this episode, we'll be exploring the last 2 stations, namely Upper Thomson and Caldecott. So let's go! So the train is arriving in 1 minute's time, so I'm going to be boarding the train shortly. We are at Upper Thomson now. Let's go explore the station. Hey, I see something interesting. These artworks I've not seen in other MRT stations before. Ta-da! There are monkeys here! So cute! You see?
Cute, right?
Hey!
These artwork of monkey are unique to Upper Thomson Station.
Wow! Oh, everyone meet Chase. He's our co-host for today.
Hello everyone, I'm Chase. I'm glad to be part of our journey. There are a lot of these hidden around the station.
Oh.
As we move along to the next destination, we can find it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we see who can spot more.
Alright.
Okay, let's go!
Okay, Joe, what comes across your mind when you come to Upper Thomson?
Oh, a lot of good food. So one of my go-to places is actually Tom Yum Mama, which is a Thai eatery that serves Thai dishes, right? Using authentic Thai recipes from the 1970s, you know.
Wow, sounds good.
So it's located right outside the Upper Thomson Station entrance number 3. Their signature Tom Yum Mama clay pot uses the popular Thai instant noodle as a base and carries an intense Tom Yum fragrance. It is served in a clay pot and filled with fresh ingredients including prawns, clams, squid, and pork. You can even customize the spice and sour levels to your liking. Their jumbo Thai green milk tea is also worth the try, especially if you need something to wash away the spiciness. This enormous drink is served the size of a fish bowl and is milky and rich without being overly sweet. But I remember there weren't any MRT stations here last time, so it was relatively inconvenient to access this area. So I'm very happy that this station is opening.
Do you know there's a lot of good food around this area thanks to all the cool cafe, local eateries and must-try restaurants. It also located near green spaces such as Meritry Reservoir and also this heartland neighborhood is a perfect place for weekend brunches and supper get-togethers. Many locals who grow up in this area highly recommend Nam Ki Chicken Rice. This old school Hainanese chicken rice restaurant has been around for a long time. They serve chicken
using authentic Thai recipes from the 1970s, you know.
Wow, sounds good.
So it's located right outside the Upper Thomson Station entrance number 3. Their signature Tom Yum Mama clay pot uses the popular Thai instant noodle as a base and carries an intense Tom Yum fragrance. It is served in a clay pot and filled with fresh ingredients including prawns, clams, squid, and pork. You can even customize the spice and sour levels to your liking. Their jumbo Thai green milk tea is also worth the try. especially if you need something to wash away the spiciness. This enormous drink is served the size of a fish bowl and is milky and rich without being overly sweet. But I remember there weren't any MRT stations here last time, so it was relatively inconvenient to access this area. So I'm very happy that this station is opening.
Do you know there's a lot of good food around this area thanks to all the cool cafe, local eateries and must-try restaurants. It also located near green spaces such as Meritry Reservoir. And also this heartland neighborhood is a perfect place for weekend brunches and supper get-togethers. Many locals who grow up in this area highly recommend Namki Chicken Rice.
This old school Hainanese chicken rice restaurant has been around for a long time. They serve chicken rice and other side dishes that are quite reasonable in price.
Wow, you make me want to try it now
A favorite spot for me to chill and read a book is at Knock House Cafe.
Sounds cool.
Its interior is Instagram worthy and I'm a big fan of their coffee and brunch menu.
Speaking of cafe, I have another recommendation for you.
Huh?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. This place is so cozy and beautiful.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
This cafe is called Bello Cafe. It means beautiful cafe.
Just like me.
Okay, and true to its name, it's a perfect place for a relaxed Sunday brunch. And their menu are very extensive.
What do they have?
They have pizza, pasta, brunch menu, and they are especially known for their over-the-top waffle that comes with a scoop of ice cream topped with fruit and macarons.
Ice cream, fruits, and macarons?
Yeah, and their pastry are really good.
Let's go! Wow,
Nice, right?
look
A lot
at
of
this.
choice. Yeah?
And this.
This is my favorite.
You like chocolate cakes?
Yeah.
I like this one also. Today you treat.
Okay.
Okay, steady.
Steady.
Okay, I'm gonna get this, and this.
Okay. Stop.
Boss, are you aware that the Upper Thomson Station will be opening on the 20th of August?
I most definitely am. Really looking forward to it as well. So I know it will improve business by making it more accessible to the shops around here.
Yeah, it's so near, right?
It is just right around the corner. The other shops will benefit from it as well, no? Especially Thomson Plaza, with direct links to the MRT station.
Means you will see me very often. Because usually I come here for weekend brunches.
Wow, so fancy!
But boss, can I have a bit of discount?
That's when I say you're fancy. Boss, can I also have discount?
Why not?
Ah, that's good.
But I'm sure you're very excited for the new station opening, right?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Are you done admiring the boss?
Not yet.
Not yet. Hurry up, take your things and go.
Boss.
Let's go lah.
See you around!
See you.
Bye-bye.
Remember the discount, Wow, Chase, I should go out with you more often so you can pay for everything.
Only today, no more next time.
Fine.
But there is someone that I'll let you to meet waiting for us back at the station.
Who?
Later you will know.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Let's go. Look at these squiggly lines. What do you think it represents?
I don't know, looks like sand to me.
You're half right. It actually represents wind leaving its traces on sand. You could actually see it all around the station.
Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like a feature of this station.
Yep. Sure, look at all these railings with lighting. It's an inclusive feature seen within the TEL station to help those with low vision to move around safely.
I've seen all these inclusive features since my journey from Springleaf, and I'm pretty sure there are more of these.
You can take a look.
Okay. Hello.
Ling. Hope we are not too late. Cho got carried away from buying goodies early on.
Sorry, there's so much good food around.
Would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers?
Hi everyone, I'm Ling Yi. I'm an engineer with LTA Rolling Stock Team. Since I joined during TEL Stage 2, I was fortunate to be able to witness on-site train routine tests and make sure that things are carried out safely while making sure that specifications are adhered.
Since you're from the rolling stock team, perhaps you can share with our viewers some interesting facts about the TEL trains?
Let's step inside the next train and I'll tell you more.
Aha! So that you can tell to us more!
What does this mean?
This is the TEL2 line. You don't get it? Let's go! Hey! Hey, I noticed that the display looks different as well.
Yes, there's an LCD dynamic route map display where it shows key information such as system map, station arrival, and even tells you which side the doors open from.
So that's very informative,
I see like the stop sign means the door won't be open. The green arrow means the door will be open from there.
So it can be updated like to whatever you need at the time, right? Wow, okay.
So each train has to undergo self-test during wake-up to ensure that health of equipment are continuously monitored. If the self-test determines that the trains are healthy, they are ready to be launched from the depot, which is where the trains are housed.
There's a lot of testing required before a train is fit for revenue service.
Each train is about 93 meters long, which is the size of a football field, and weighs 150 tons, which is as much as 32 adult elephants. There are 5 doors per cabin instead of the usual 4 for quicker boarding and alighting.
So here is our stop. Thank you, Ling Yi, for sharing with us your experience and the feature of the TEL train. We will see you soon. Bye.
Bye! So Chase, this is TEL2, which is our final stop for today. And do you notice anything in particular?
That one? Why so many holes?
They're not just holes, Chase.
That one.
It's actually an artwork, right, that is using the Braille design to create smiley faces, to greet commuters as they arrive and depart. So it's sort of like saying hello to you when you reach the station.
But why use Braille? Don't use pictures or my poster.
I think you use your poster, nobody's gonna come here. But anyway, the Braille design is used because it's heavily inspired and influenced by the local community here, which I'm going to bring you to meet next.
Really? I'm so excited. Hurry up lah, bring me go, hurry up.
Go lah. Chase, scared
We've been taking very long this escalator.
I thought you were very garang one. Everything also not scared one.
But this one especially long.
Yes, actually this is the longest escalator on the TEL2 station. So if you look up here, right?
Why must look up?
Just look up, don't be scared one. So if you look up here, right, there are actually skylights that allow natural light to flow in to brighten the station, and this in turn saves more energy.
Oh, that's very smart. Wow, finally reached after 2 hours.
Actually, it's really quite long.
Yeah.
But you do know that this station is actually an interchange with the existing TEL2 Circle Line station. So there are a total of 2 interchanges on the TEL2 line. So it makes TEL line the only line that has interchanges with all existing MRT lines and the rapid transit system that goes all the way to Johor Bahru.
Wow, so total how many lines?
Smart,
huh?
You want to test me, but I'm very knowledgeable, yeah? This is my friend Chase.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He would like to find out more about the SAVH and what inspired the station's design, Can you share more with us about it?
Sure. So first of all, SAVH stands for Singapore Association of the Visually Handicapped. So we are like the national, what we call social service agency. We provide a range of services to help people with visual impairments and also do a lot of things to help promote the welfare of the visually impaired.
How do you feel about the art in transit, right? That was really inspired by, the Braille design.
Really good to have the art there because it gives the station a unique flavor and it also helps to do things like promote awareness of Braille.
What do the SAVH community feel about the TEL2 station, especially the Catholic station?
We're really happy that there's a TEL line passing right next to us. There are a lot of visually impaired living in the north and the east as well. MRT is a preferred mode of transport for a lot of visually impaired.
So what are some of the benefits that the station brought to the SAVH community?
Underpass.
Oh!
Right, so now that we're underpass, we totally don't have to worry about errand drivers. And of course, underpass is sheltered.
It's a lot safer and in case it rains and all.
We do already have a traffic junction here which is quite well designed. There's the audible tone to alert us when it's time to cross. The contractors for the Caldecott Station construction works they have specially assigned their personnel to watch out for visually impaired passing through the MRT station. The migrant workers will watch out for visually impaired and bring them through rough patches, dangerous patches. Right, so we're really glad that everybody is joining in the whole effort.
Yeah.
Thank you, Guavin, for sharing with us. I really learned a lot today. Yeah, thank you for your time.
Alright, thank you.
Actually, Chase, I realized after exploring all the stations, right, that the stations were not just built with future development plans in mind,
Right.
but also based on commuters' needs to be more people-centric, providing enhanced accessibility, connectivity, and security, to have this better commuter experience.
Not just that, I can totally see how TEL2 will enhance the connectivity across Singapore, bring 100,000 of households within a 10-minute walk from a TEL MRT station. TEL is the only line to have interchanges with all existing lines. How cool is that, knowing that we can travel around Singapore by train?
Yeah, and there are many inclusive features, for example, railings with lightings, signages with greater contrast, and platform seats with backrest. This goes to show the commitment into building a more inclusive public transportation system. The best part of my journey was actually meeting the people who brought the stations to life. From people working tirelessly on their jobs to make sure that the trains and stations were fully operational, to the people who lived within the community that indirectly contributed to how the stations were designed. But anyway, since we have time now, right, shall we take another ride down the long escalator?
Again?
Why? You scared?
Not scared.
Let's go! Wow. Having this backrest really feels very good.
I wish I also have one.
Aww, first come, first serve.
It's okay.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, Chase. I hope that you have had fun today.
Of course I do. How about you, Cho?
Honestly, right, I really love how personalized every train station is. It kind of has like a flavor of the local community around the station. It's very unique to me. What about you guys? Do you enjoy seeing the stations as much as I did? So we have 2 questions for you.
Which was your favorite station and why?
And the second one is, how many interchanges are there at TEL2? So drop us the answers in the comment section below, okay?
And lastly, don't forget to visit the TEL2 station in person.
Yes. Don't forget to visit the eateries, right? Because the food is really good. I tried them already. I can certify for you, seriously.
Food again.
Bye-bye!